Hello everyone, welcome once again to Best Recipes with Sharon. I'm excited to bring my recipe to you for seasoned beef and cheesy tomato pasta casserole. Before we get started, I wanted to let you know that I have both of my recipe books available on Amazon. The recipes in the books are linked to a video on my channel. I've also provided a quick link to Amazon in the description below this video. I hope you go ahead and get a copy and enjoy these best-loved recipes. So let's get started. We'll put 1 pound of ground beef in a frying pan and fry that up. Now I'm using frozen ground beef, so I have to thaw that a little bit and pull it apart. While it's still frying, I add about a half a teaspoon of black pepper and a half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of basil, and 1 teaspoon of oregano. Continue to fry the ground beef while breaking it into smaller pieces. I use regular ground beef because I like to fry it in its own juices. I like to brown it up a little bit and I find it adds a little extra flavor. Place the ground beef on a plate until we're ready to use it. It's about 5 cups of water in a large saucepan. Add a little salt and bring this to a boil. Dump about 2 cups of elbow macaroni into the boiling water and cook it until it's just before al dente. It should be just a little bit firm yet. I give that a little stir. Add a little bit of olive oil, which helps to keep it from sticking to the bottom of the saucepan. That'll take approximately 15 minutes. You can drain off the hot water and set aside the macaroni until we're ready to use it. Using the same large frying pan that we fried the beef in, we can add a couple of tablespoons of butter. Melt the butter in the frying pan and add about 1 cup of chopped yellow onion. Once that has started to fry, you can add some bell peppers. I use 3 different colors. You can use whatever you want, but I probably use just shy of a cup of these. I like the sweet flavor that it gives and that it adds some color. How about some fresh garlic? That's always good. So 2 cloves of fresh garlic finely chopped. Saute these together until they're lightly brown and slightly softened. This adds so much flavor to the casserole. I give it a good sprinkle with some garlic powder. How much, I'm not exactly sure, but probably a good half a teaspoon. And give that a little stir. Go ahead and build our casserole back together again. We'll add the ground beef that we've already fried up and mix that together. I used just a little over 2 cups of sweet basil marinara pasta sauce, and at least a cup to a cup and a half of diced tomatoes, sauce and all. Back using garlic powder again, I'm going to add a little bit more on top of this, so I'm thinking maybe another half teaspoon. And give that a quick stir. Make sure everything's well incorporated. To enhance the flavor a little bit more, a couple of teaspoons of tomato paste. Now add the cooked elbow macaroni. Stir that pasta in until it's well covered. Okay, so we'll make sure that the sauce has coated it really well and it's well incorporated evenly throughout the dish. Use a large casserole and I add some double cheddar cheese on the bottom of the casserole dish. Probably about a cup. And just pat it down, make sure it's spread out evenly. Add your prepared ingredients on top of the cheese in the casserole dish. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. Now we're going to top it off with some more cheese. You can use anywhere from half to a cup of each of these, and one of them's Italiano and the other is double cheddar. Just spread it evenly over the top and use equal parts of each of these types of cheeses. Just sprinkle the top until it looks like it's enough, and I think I probably used about 3/4 of a cup of each. So you'll preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, place it in the oven on the middle rack, and time it for roughly 10-15 minutes until the cheese is melted. Once it's melted, shut the oven off and place it on broil, and then watch it very closely because you want it to just lightly brown under the broiler for maybe 2 or 3 minutes. It's time to serve this up and see what it looks like inside, and I'm sure it's going to taste just as good as it looks. Okay, so I didn't eat it in front of you, but everybody loved it. I'm just saying, so you might want to try this. Everybody loves it. It's one complete meal in one, and it's well worth the making. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and thank you so much for watching it all the way through. Now until next time, happy eating, and go make some. And let me know how it turns out for you.